Well, hello there and welcome. My name's Paul. This is my scene. This is my reaction to Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 3. Yeah, 3. School Hard. Now, the last one was different. Not what I expected at all. But one thing that occurred to me afterwards was the fact that there weren't any supernatural elements. There were no like the baddie, if that's the word for it, wasn't vampires. It wasn't demons. It was all human created. And it wasn't like something caused by the helmet specifically. Maybe it was aided by, maybe their ability to do what they did was aided by the fact that they're on the helmet. But all in all, it was two science geeks doing inappropriate projects. So it was all human doing, which is interesting. I wonder, is that the first time that we've seen something that was entirely human created? Interesting. Maybe it is. I think it might be. Anyway, I'll leave that episode behind because I'm moving on to this one, School Hard. Don't really know where we're going to go here. And School Hard doesn't sound very grammatically good. That sentence never sounded very grammatically good either. The irony. But I don't really know what we're in for here, so let's just jump in, find out. Okay. Ruby you. Boss music. Oh, hello.
Home sweet home.
The master is dead. Someone has to take his place.
Again.
As long as the Slayer's alive, whoever takes his place will be sharing his grave.
I thought the anointed
And
one
let the soul who kills her
can
wear
be taken
his
his
mantle.
place.
Can you do it?
Yes. This weekend, the night of St. Vigius, our power shall be at its peak.
Do you know what I find works real good with Slayers? Killing them.
Yeah, that would
Can you?
work. But
A lot faster than Nancy boy there. Yeah, I did a couple Slayers in my time. I don't like to brag. Who am I kidding? I love to brag.
Do you like daisies? I plant them, but they always
he's
die.
very creepy.
Everything I put in the ground withers and dies. Spike, I'm cold.
It's like she's on some kind of sedative.
I'm a princess.
I'll do your Slayer for you. And you keep your flunkies from trying anything behind my back.
Will you?
Deal?
What do you think your teachers are going to tell me about you?
Well, I think they'll all agree that I always bring a pen to class ready to absorb the knowledge.
And this absorption rate, how is it reflected in your homework and test scores?
What can you really tell about a person from a test score?
Whether
I
or not
agree.
she's ever going out with her friends again.
Oh, that.
Well, I look forward to meeting your principal.
Won't that be something? I can study and party and do parent-teacher night and make my mother proud as long as I don't have to
Buffy,
fight vampires.
there is nothing in the Chronicles about an extraneous lunar cycle.
The Order never accurately calculated the Mesopotamian calendar. Rupert, you have got to read something that was published after 1066.
What's the up, guys?
Well, Miss Calendar has been researching, well, surfing on her computer, and she's Well, according to her calculations, this Saturday is the night of St. Vigius.
Let me guess. He didn't make balloon animals.
He led a crusade of vampires.
It's like Spike's identified the target.
Where's the phone? I need to call the police. There's some big guy out there trying to bite someone.
Oh, nice.
Get her out of here! The stick would be nice!
How interesting. So Spike's sizing up how good she is by the look of it. It's a good plan, I think. Bye-bye. Ah. Spike impressed.
Nice work, love.
Who are you?
You'll find out on Saturday.
Happens on Saturday.
I kill you.
Yeah. Well, we'll look forward to that not happening.
Well, he can't be any worse than any other creature you faced.
He's worse.
Once
he starts something,
Angel
he doesn't
knows.
stop. Until everything in his path is dead.
The boy doesn't trust you.
Nobody trusts him.
I think sometimes that all my hair will fall out and I'll be bald.
Never happened. All right,
Don't think it can.
I'll go up and get chanty with the fellas, but you got to do me one favor. Eat something.
You see, Miss Edith?
Sheila's in danger.
Watch with the rest.
Is that your mother?
Here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna introduce
dear.
you, but, she wouldn't have said much. You know, she doesn't speak a word of English.
Right. That's not going to work.
Hi, I'm Joyce Summers. I'm
Yeah,
Buffy's mother.
had to happen.
Principal Snyder. I'm afraid we need to talk. My office is down here.
Oh no.
He didn't look very happy.
Cordelia's loving this.
Such a good job. When they're done talking,
What?
my guess, 10th high school reunion, you'll still be grounded.
Oh.
That's a bad look, right?
Yeah, sounds it.
I think your suggestion of running away this Saturday might have been a good one.
That is bad.
Strikers fought 2 slayers in the last century, and he's killed them both.
He's got form. Okay. That's not looking good, but I've got to favour Buffy.
In the car.
Oh, what's he been saying? Gonna have to do it in front of your mother.
Couldn't wait.
Everybody this way, come on! Come
Ow! Oh no.
on! Can't go outside, they'll kill you!
You don't tell me. I tell you.
They will kill everybody in this room. Nobody goes out, nobody comes in until I say so. Do you hear me?
This could be interesting.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the one that knows how to stop them.
Snyder might end up respecting
Look, I know
Buffy
you've
after
been accused
this.
of fighting and other things, but those guys are serious. You can't go out there.
I know. That's why I'm going up there. Principal Snyder, my mother, and 4 others are locked in the science room across the hall. Willow and Cordelia ran the other way.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're... Where's Xander?
He got out through the stacks. He's getting Angel.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna take the vamps out in the hall. After that, you get my mom and the others out the same way.
Let me help you.
Giles, my mother's in that room. If I don't make it out of here, I know you'll make sure she does.
You know a lot about the Spike guys, so, you got a plan?
Good plan.
I think he's gone.
Huh?
He could come back.
What's the plan?
What are we gonna
do. Pray.
Sit tight.
Buffy, are you okay?
I'm fine, Mom.
Buffy, look, get out of here, okay? We'll be all right.
Look, just hang on for one more minute until I tell you to open the door.
Spike. Oh, be damned.
I taught you to always guard your perimeter.
I like the
You
plan.
should have someone out there.
I did. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Want to bite before we kill her?
This is risky.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, I knew she was turned. It's inevitable.
So, why are you so scared of the Slayer? Scared? Yeah. Time was you would have taken her out in a heartbeat. Now look at you.
He does take her out.
Tortured things.
Not in that way.
Right, you're not housebreaker.
Hmm.
I saw her kill the master. Hey, you think you can take her alone? Be my guest. You'll just feed and run.
Xander must be shitting himself. I know it's...
You think you can fool me?
Oh, he knew. Oh.
The last Slayer I killed,
Okay.
she begged for her life.
Naturally.
You don't strike me as the begging kind.
You shouldn't have
Ooh,
come here.
I don't know.
No. As a personal favor from me to you, I'll make it quick. It won't hurt a bit.
No, Spike.
Lovely.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Ow.
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Go, Buffy's mum.
I need to say something to the media people.
So?
Uh-huh.
So? You want the usual story? Gang-related, PCP?
What you have in mind, the
I'll
truth.
do. Right. Gang-related, PCP.
Yet more deaths at Sunnydale High.
Principal Snyder said you were a troublemaker. And I could care less.
Hopefully now you know
I
why.
have a daughter who can take care of herself.
Oh, yeah.
Who's brave and resourceful and thinks of others in a crisis. No matter who you hang out with or what dumb teenage stuff you think you need to do. I'm gonna sleep better knowing all that.
I was rash. And if I had to do it all over again, who am I kidding? I would do it exactly the same, only I'd do this.
What's he doing? Can you do that to the Anointed One?
From now on, we're going to have a little less ritual and a little more fun around here.
Okay, I like it. But where? How did he just disappear? Okay. Right, that was School Hard. Now that was an episode. I loved that. That was really good. So we get introduced to this badass Spike guy, who knows Angel from before, and is rather apparently drugged up woman. Drusilla, she's always like she talks so mellow, like she's on some kind of sedative. It's bizarre and creepy, but I like them. Even if they're English accents are a little bit off. I can deal with that. That's okay. So before, I had the whole story with Buffy and the parents' night coming up, and Snyder is desperate to speak to Buffy's mother, and Buffy's desperate to keep them apart. So that added a bit of interesting, almost farcical comedy to the episode as well, when Buffy was trying to keep them apart on the actual night itself. But this was supposed to be a couple of days before this St. Vigius night, which was a big thing for where the vampires all kind of gather and something. It had loads of vampires, so it was a perfect night to kill the Slayer. So Spike's in town and wants to kill the Slayer and decides to launch the plan early, but obviously it didn't go quite to plan. I'm disappointed that Buffy's mum didn't actually learn fully, although seeing what she did see was enough to change her opinion about whatever Snyder said to her, so that's good. But I think there's going to come a time where she must find out more, because I think part of the problems that Buffy has in the two lives that she has to lead are the needs for secrecy from people like her mother, because it's very difficult to plausibly explain away why you've been in fights and why certain things are happening. So it would probably be better if our mum was to find out more, or maybe even the whole truth at some point. But maybe that will happen, maybe it won't happen. I'll find out. Don't tell me. Now, I thought the dynamic between Spike and Drusilla was very good. It was very, very enjoyable to watch. He's such a strong-willed, strong-minded character, and he appears relentless, and she's the complete opposite. I thought it'd be interesting to see her in a proper fight. I think she would go from being kind of almost lazy and on sedatives to actually fighting. There'd be a big contrast. But I like that kind of the opposites kind of relationship that he has with this Drusilla woman. And there was obviously a big thing with the other vampires and the Anointed One, where none of them knew who he was and none of them trusted him. And Spike's apparently just taking control. It would appear he's got rid of the Anointed. He put him in that cage and lifted the cage up, and then when the camera went up to a few minutes later, he wasn't there. It was just steaming. So I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I missed something. I might have to watch it back and see if maybe there were stakes up there or something. I don't know. Or maybe somebody can explain it to me in the comments. That's something I don't mind if anybody does. Where did the Anointed go? How did he just disappear? Now, I also like the dynamic between Angel and Spike, where when Angel came up with a great plan of treat Spike like a buddy and use Xander as almost like a kind of bait. Xander must have been shitting himself just in case, but obviously no bad came of it. But I actually thought for a while that Spike was going along with it and believing what Angel wanted him to, but obviously he's revealed that he didn't buy it at all, so that's fine. But Spike clearly knows about Angel's history and the fact that he turned against the vampires, so it'd be interesting to see the future dynamics between those two, given that they would now appear to be sworn enemies. And I think we'll see a lot more of Spike, because if he's got rid of the Anointed, he's the one that's got the mental strength and the capacity to take over and kind of be the leader of the vampires, whether they like it or not, it would seem. But I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to end up kind of being like the boss. Well, he came in at the beginning like the boss music and the swagger like the boss. So overall, very, very good episode. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Now, that's all I'm going to say about it for now. I'll leave it here, and I'm definitely very much looking forward to the next one. So, you know the script. Go down there. Not down there, down there. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you're one of those people. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.